God, come on! You know what? Let's do a little... Oh no. This might not be the way to go, Keralis. There's a sign in the way. But I really want to see the girl on the motorbike, though. I love that horn. No, I don't. But what to do? Take a... Doesn't matter. Anyhows, I'm Keralis. Welcome back, everybody, to Euro Truck Simulator numero 2, and the Scandinavian DLC adventure continues. Is one of my... No. Kinda looks like one of my lights are broken, the LEDs, but it's not. Just angle. Huh. Doesn't matter. Before I start, I'm just gonna address an issue. Where is City Skylines? Well, you know what? The game had an update a few days back. They've added tons of cool stuff into the game, but I run the series on tons of mods. And I can't even load the game at this current point, okay? It's that bad. And I know you're gonna be like, Keralis, you can just disable the mods. Well, you know what? I don't really want to do that, because tons of stuff is gonna break. Infrastructure, services. And I don't want to spend hours upon hours just to fixing and adjusting stuff. So, I'm just gonna wait a few days until the mods and assets update, and then we are game on. But anyhow, this is Eurotruck. Welcome back. Map. We are currently in Linköping, and I didn't really know what Linköping was famous for, but you guys told me. Jazz. Not jazz. Yas. The fighter jet. Sub makes him here about, you said. So, that's gotta be true. And I should have remembered this, because when I worked back in the logistics business, we usually transported parts for the airplanes from about here in Hungary. It was a pain. Every shipment which we were bound to load here. Oh my god, you had to address like the driver's passport informations, pictures, everything. So it was very tight security. But I should have known that, because we did deliver them here in Linköping. Freight market, okay? I got some questions from you guys. Gonna get into them ASAP. But first, I need to pick up a shipment. I did sleep to the next day, so let's just see what we got here. Ew. Look at this, by the way. I did grab a few mods. Hopefully you guys don't mind, alright? I did grab some AI traffic mods, like adds new cars and shipment and stuff. I grabbed this like military thing, which is like military vehicles. Look at this! The BTR-80. But that's for Kiel in Deutschland. Ay. Oh, sorry, Linköping. We don't really have that from Linköping. What do you have the mass? 535. To Växjö. Karlskrona, Oslo, Köpenhamn, Rostock. Malmö, Gdansk. Hey, Uppsala. Västerås. You know what we could do? Let's go with those Scania trucks to Västerås, and hopefully from Västerås we can get a new shipment. Stockholm! No! This is chemical sorbent. Sorbet. If you do sorbets, you can just get a chemical one. Doesn't matter. You know what? It's Scania trucks. It's a mod. So let's just do it. Let's just jump into our truck. Start the engine. Gear in. And let's get this show on the road. Whereabouts is it though? GPS? Hello? Here? There's 2 exits from this. It's about here. So let's go this way. And by the way, look at this little motel thingy. Or hotel. It's beautiful. And it kind of looks like they're building something here in Linköping. Looks like they're building a road. Or maybe like an overpass or something. Is that... I'm sorry everybody, detour. This is the Man Company. And yeah, look at that. So we added new AI vehicles, like this for example. Look at this little Volvo truck here. I just think this is kind of cool. And how am I gonna squeeze in here? Did we discover the Man dealership, by the way? Because this is gonna take forever to get it. Hello? Can anybody let me through? Because it seems a little bit congested down the road. Hey, yeah, look at that. That looks like one of those tow vehicles, those fancy tow vehicles from MAN, the German truck company. That is super awesome. But anyways, let's just see here. Where is it on the map? It says turn back. And I'm like, no turn back. Because look at the queue. And what's going on here though? Hi. Well, that's kind of interesting. Okay, the GPS kind of adjusted itself, so that's perfect. As long as we can get in. And I did grab a mod which adds a girl on a bike, a motorbike, and I think I can see her over there. Oh, that's pretty amazing. The only mod I didn't really want to do is something which tweaks my money or my player levels. I kind of felt like it might be too cheaty. Maybe we should just grind up. Oh my god, come on. You know what? Let's do a little... Oh no. This might not be the way to go, Keralis. There's a sign in the way. But I really want to see the girl on the motorbike though. You know what? We can't break stuff because that's the tax money. Tax buyers payers money. So we're gonna do something like this. And I'm not sure what's going on. There's the girl on the motorbike. Hi. I'm truly sorry. I'm just doing this because you can't really make up your mind what to do. Perfect. I don't think I caused any collisions now, did I? No. Perfect. On the road again. So let's just pick up this, and I do get tons of questions from you guys. I'm not really sure how many we can take, but do let me know about the mods which kind of tweaks my money or player level. I don't know. For me, it kind of felt like, nah, maybe not. Because you know what? I do kind of want to buy the Scania, the fancy Scanias, but I can borrow the money, but my level is too low to buy it. So it's kind of like, But what's going on in Linköping? This place is absolutely nuts. Oh, they are building a road or something. Look at that. That is pretty amazing, I would say. Huh. That's so cool. Where is the place? Here. GPS? Don't lie to me. There it is. Drekar Trans. And there's my Scania trucks. Everything is a Scania truck at this point. I want to buy the Scania, but no. Let me just hear. Before we do anything, let's just pick up the Västerås, Stockholm. No, I just want Västerås, and there's a GPS tracker. Hey. I wish I could steal them. Nobody would find out, now, would they? There they are. Look how pretty they look. They look freaking amazing, balls. Oops. Concentration level on top. There we go. You know what? You don't see that. Bam. There we go. It kind of just jumped up. Let me just take a peek at them. For being a mod, that trailer looks absolutely brilliant. Astonishing. Amazing. Look at them. I kind of want one of those. Because I do get the Keralis paint job for him as well. But yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys comment? You comment. GPS, don't lie to me. We're going out that way. Well, Linköping, it was nice visiting you. Let's head to Västerås, which I'm not really sure what Västerås is famous for either. So you guys will just have to let me know, I guess. Västerås, what are you famous for? It's a pretty big city up in North Sweden. Well, it's not really north, it's kind of like in the middle of Sweden. Just trying to figure out what's famous for. I don't know. We're gonna find out. You guys tell me in the comment section, alright? IKEA is beautiful. It's Ica. Although Ica, like with a C instead of the K, is actually a Swedish grocery store. Well, not really grocery. Yeah, kinda is right now, isn't it? You can buy you everything in Ica. You can even buy bicycles in some Icas. But it's kind of like a grocery store, I guess. I don't know. Ica. Anywho's, the totally random guy. And I get this question quite a bit as well. Did you had a cat on one point in your life? P.S. I like you beard. Thank you, buddy. You know what? No. And I'm gonna tell you why. Not because I'm a hater of cats. I don't really like them. Does that make me a hater of cats? Yeah, it kind of does. But I'm allergic to cats, so therefore I can't really stand them. So I'm sorry, but honestly, I'm kind of more of a dog person anyhow. Cats are just too... I don't know, I never had one, but they seem so independent and just... They seem like douches. They seem like just being a big asshole. Assholes. Yeah, that's it. They don't care about anything. And dogs, dogs are kind of like, I don't know, they just wave their tail in when you come home, and they're just happy and stuff. I just love dogs. But I'm allergic to cats. I can't really have cats. And I think I told you guys this before. Like, me and wifey, when we got married, we went on a honeymoon to Malaysia for about 6 weeks, I think it was something. It was amazing there. I kind of want to visit Malaysia again, but I think Damien's gonna be a little bit bigger, and the new baby is gonna be a little bit bigger as well, because otherwise it's gonna be just a long and painful journey in the airplane. But we went there, right? And we went to a place called, I know Malaysian people kind of laugh at me because I'm gonna mispronounce it totally, but it's called Langkawi. It's a little island off the northwest coast of Malaysia, and it's a beautiful place. But wifey, she booked a hotel, which was incredible. It was like this boutique hotel. It was just absolutely amazing. The only problem was an animal shelter next doors, and I don't think I've been as sick in my life due to that. I think I was in bed for like 2 or 3 days with fever and everything. They had tons and tons of cats, and it was the boutique hotel's owner who had this animal shelter. So the cats were just kind of like roaming about in the hotel perimeter. It wasn't like a big fancy hotel, like a big hotel. It was like small cottages, very cool, but it was kind of like open and everything. So we had tons of those stray cats and from the animal shelter, and they were just roaming about, and I got the biggest fever of my life. I kid you not. I think I spent like 2 or 3 days just in bed. I was shivering, I was sweating. Oh my god, it was horrible. So yeah, no, I don't like cats. I can't have cats. I'm allergic to them. That's like the longest answer to a question. Storytelling time with Keralis. And I did ask you guys if you... Oh, was that a Corey query? I've heard that they kind of made them very purdy in the game. Kind of wish we could pick up a shipment from one of those, because I think they look really majestic. Thank you so much for that question, a totally random guy. What a nickname. Jeremy Laffan. Keralis, favorite movie you want to see or have seen in 2015? You know what, I'm not really... Oh, this is purdy. Look at this little lake thingy. I like that. Anyways, I haven't really watched any new movies in ages. So I'm not... I don't even know what movies are kind of like the cool movies to watch at this current point. But I've watched tons of old favorites, which I might, you know what, I might recommend them to you guys if you're in age to watch stuff like that. No, it's not adult movies. Like, what, they are adult in some ways, but they're not like XXX titles, okay? Godfather. I've watched the first part and the second part. I don't, you know what? The first part is not bad. It's just, oh, look at this prettiness. It's so peaceful in Sweden and in Scandinavia. You know, let's just have a little drive by here. Oh, is that a Volvo SUV? Amazing. Just beautiful. The third part is not a bad part. It's just not as good as the 2 first ones. I don't know. For those who watched the 3 parts, which one is your favorite? I don't know. Like 1 and 2 are very similar to me in like likeness, I guess. Ew, this is a tight squeeze. Did I kind of knock that sign off? No. The taxpayers don't have to fear me. So yeah, Godfather, totally could recommend. What else? City of God. That Brazilian movie. Amazing. If you haven't watched that, and if you're in age to watch stuff like that, City of God, brilliant. What else have I watched recently? The Goodfellas. Oh yeah, baby. That's a brilliant movie. If you're in age to watch, so I could totally recommend you that. Das Boot. Oh yeah, baby. I spent a few hours watching that. I think it's like... I don't know, I think it's like 4.5 hours long. Das Boot. And I love that movie. It's pretty old. I think it was from 81, the year I was born, something. I'm not gonna say it because it might be wrong, but it's fairly old. It's from the 80s something. I think it's 81. So if you haven't watched that, watch it. Snatch. Oh baby, that's not as old, but it's still pretty old. So I could totally recommend you that as well, if you haven't watched it. So that is something I've watched recently. Also, Star Wars, the old ones, 4, 5, and 6. They were actually running on TV here in Sweden not long ago. So I did watch them as well. But for new movies, I don't know. I'm just not the cool kid anymore, so I can't really say which kids are awesome. No, which films are kind of like awesome, and I want to watch. This is kind of purdy. Was that going to Oslo? You know what? I'm gonna be a cool guy. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. No. Sorry, buddy. I was trying to be the cool guy, but that shitty guy just came up from nowhere. Örebro kommun. So this is kind of like Örebro County, the county of the town of Örebro. Centrum, Södertälje, straight away. I do want to go to Södertälje because there's the Scania manufacturing plant, and I want to kind of check that out. Centrum, Västerås, Södertälje. Is that, by the way, is that Eurostop or something? Because I'm sure they got a Eurostop on the way here in between. I've actually driven this road long time ago. If it is, this is like just... It is! Look at that! Oops, sorry. Crap. That is so awesome that we can add that. Dude, don't be an asshole. Just stay put. Thank you very much. So yeah, I don't really know about new movies, everybody, so I'm truly sorry. Vixa Velocity. Those nicknames. But thank you, Jeremy, by the way. Keralis. You know what, I kind of talked about cars, which car I should be getting for the next car in the previous episode. What would you do when IKEA took over the world and started creating almighty cars? Such a strange question, but if IKEA started making cars, I don't think I would buy one. Because can you imagine, you know how it is, for those who've been at IKEA and bought something in IKEA, you know how it is. You cannot like thingy the thing together, you know what I mean, right? And there's always stuff which is kind of left over. Look at this little AI mod, the DHL car. Ha! That's pretty amazing. It just adds to the ambiance of the game. But you know how it is, you cannot build something from IKEA and there's always something left over in the end. And you're like, well, doesn't matter. And you just kind of throw that away. And then kind of like the bookshelf or what you bought is kind of like very unstable because there's actually something that you kind of forgot. And I don't know, I'm just a crap person reading through instructions, you know. It's kind of like, that should be here, that should be there, hopefully, and good to go. But there's always stuff missing. So I just kind of figure out this is gonna be the same thing if they started building cars or selling cars. You just end there. Where in the end, you just left over with a bunch of crap, and you're like, well, that's an airbag, well, that's a seat belt, I don't know, do we need them? No, maybe not. And you just kind of like throw them away. So no, I wouldn't buy a car from IKEA, never. Let me see here. Onion 63. Hey dude, Trameri, you gonna please? Am I on the right road? I've just been talking and driving. This game looks beautiful. You guys kind of told me, like, I did ask you guys, do you want me to talk a bit more about the game? Yeah, this game is kind of beautiful. We got a tree here on the left side. There, we got some few trees here on the right side. A little like shrubs and bushes. Vegetation is perfect. We got a blue sky. The clouds look pretty amazing. There we go. Next question. Nah, I'm just kidding. Onion63, Keralis, who's your favorite F1 driver? And would you play F1 2015 when it comes out? You know what? I haven't watched F1 in such a long time. When I was growing up, I did tell you about this in one of my Skandinavia episode. My favorite driver was Ayrton Senna, the Brazilian guy. And I know I might mispronounce his first name. Ayrton Senna. I had posters of that guy on my walls and everything. He was like a big hero to me. But unfortunately he passed away after an accident on the Imola track, I think it was. So it was a very sad day. I cried. I did actually cry. I just thought that was so horrible. So Since then, I haven't really watched much of the F1s, but if I'm just gonna say any like favorite drivers, Senna was the #1 favorite. I did like Nigel Mansell, the British guy. He was pretty cool back in the day. Mika Häkkinen, the Finnish guy. I mean, come on. Mika was amazing. Alain Prost was a little bit older. I don't know if you guys remember him or not, but that was quite a driver as well. Who else was it? Schumacher. I haven't really watched the news that much lately. Is this my Västerås? Yes, it is. Hi, Västerås. I haven't really watched much of the news. I know he was kind of coming back to being good again after that skiing accident, but I don't really know what happened after that. I need to look into that, because now I can just remember. What is Västerås famous for, by the way? That building over there. They're also famous for that church, which we can't really see, but it's kind of there. And I don't know. I'm truly sorry, everybody. You know what? I need to kind of like do this now. Perfect. And who else? Niki Lauda. That is long time ago. But I think he did win the F1 championship 3 or 4 times. Can't really remember. But that's ages ago. You know, I'm getting old, guys, so that's why I'm kind of rambling about names which you might not really know at this point. But hopefully you do if you're like F1 fans and stuff. And will I play the game when it comes out? I might play it, might not do it on camera, that is, but I might give it a go. Let me just see here. I did buy Project Cars, which I mentioned in the previous episode, and I do enjoy the F1 cars in that. They're horrible to drive. Well, not horrible, but they're just hard. Look at this guy washing that thingy. And it's one of those again. Crapper, we had like tons of those parkings. And I always fail on those. Skip parking? No. This is kind of like the most fun. This is creme de la creme of this game. It is the parking, I guess. You just want to see me fail, but you know what? Guess what? I'm kind of getting better at this. Well, I'm trying to remember from when we kind of previously played the game on how to park. You know what? You guys might be happy with this. I'm not. The track needs to be straight as well. So let me just adjust this. Like this. And then kind of like back it up again a little bit. And straighten out the track. Track. You know what? I'm happy with this. You don't have to see. Let's just disconnect this. Job completed. Excelente. 240 kilometers. And I am level 5. The only problem with those shipments, they don't really pay much, which kind of sucks. But I do get a new point. Long distance, high value cargo. Yeah. You know what? Money. We need kind of money. And that's gonna increase it by 5%. Yes, money. Eco driving? What is that? Nobody heard about eco driving. I don't know what that is. So let me just see here. We are currently in Västerås. Is there any cool jobs? Hopefully like Stockholm area or something. Fried market from this beautiful city of Västerås. Kalmar, Oslo in Norway. Linköping, we don't want to get back there again. And Gdańsk, crapper. We only have Oslo with empty pallets. No, you know what? I don't want to do that. Let's find a place to sleep and kind of like tour about here in the beautiful town of Västerås. And I might sleep to the next day and see what happens. Yeah, so that was kind of like about the F1 question. I guess, yeah. Oh, dude, come on. Let a brother out. No, you just drive. Horrible people here in Västerås. No, I'm just kidding. They're pretty amazing. Was that green? I think it was green. Let's just drive. And I kid you not, just to talk about the game a little bit. This DLC is just pure amazing. I live in Sweden. I drive here on a daily basis, and they've done a fantastic job when it comes to scenery, buildings. I mean, there's a little train passage here. I know it's not much. Oh, we're driving. I'm sorry. Sorry, lady in Mercedes car. But I just think it's beautiful. You know what? No, let's go straight. And I think this is kind of like the industrial area of Västerås, so I don't think we're gonna see much over here. But I can sleep here to the next day. Is there any truck dealerships in Västerås? I don't know. It's kind of cool how they're building stuff. There's those small things in life. Take a peek at that. Let me just park about here. Little construction zones, just to make the game a little bit more interesting. And there's a bunch of famous buildings in the distance. But there's a church. There seems to be a church. There's a high-rise building. That's gonna be famous. I don't know. But you know what? Let me just pause the game. I'm gonna pick up some more coffee. I'm gonna sleep to the morning. And we're gonna see if there's any other shipments available. Be right back with you guys. Still love it. We've been recording for 25 minutes. Time just flies by. But anywho's, I just slept. It's early morning in the city of Västerås. Let's pray to the transport gods. We got a good shipment. Fried market. So what do we got? Västerås. Karlskrona. No, we just been there. Oslo. Might work, but I just want to get down to Stockholm, Olsztyn, Gdańsk. Crapper. You kidding me? Empty pallets, 22 tons. Well, that's not bueno with this truck, but it's to Stockholm. Expires in 46 minutes. You know what? I said GPS. Let's go for it. Oh, look at this. You know what I kind of like about the truck, by the way? It's kind of like how the cab is kind of like flopping about. Like a real deal scenario. I don't know. I just love the truck models. I think they're just brilliantly made. And look at all the buttons in here. You know what? If you guys want a nighttime driving episode, please do let me know. Because we can do one of those, but I just think it's gonna be so freaking hard to see what's going on. Because I mean, this is kind of like, this is morning, alright? So this is pretty light, but night it's pitch black because it's night, I guess. I don't know. Alright, next question. Blaise. I'm sorry, Blaise. I'm totally slaughtering your name. Blaise Motten Mills. Keralis, what football teams do you support? Well, you know what? Everyone who wins the titles. No, honestly, in Premier League in England, and we're talking about football, not carry ball, not American football, not carry ball, just football which you can kick with your foot, which is called football. But anyways, Aston Villa. I told you guys this before. The Dasher food logistics. This AI figure is just brilliant. We got a BMW. The driver's got his lights on inside. Behind is a Volvo. No, wait, is that one of those XC versions? I can't zoom out. Crapper. No, it's not. It's not. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna try to post the links in the description of the video for the mods I'm using for this video, by the way. Let me see. GPS, don't lie to me. Going straight. Yes, crapper. Yes, you go now. You go now. Perfect. So Aston Villa in Premier League. Aston Villa. And I've been rooting for them for absolutely ever, okay? Since I can remember football. The problem is they don't really win much now, do they? They do really poorly. So you can't say I just pick the teams which always wins the titles in stuff. But yeah, they're not doing that hard at this current point. But I remember back in the 90s, Dean Saunders. Mark Bosnich, the Australian goalkeeper. This Atkinson guy. I mean, what a fantastic team it was. They didn't really win that much, but they did win quite a bit back in the days, I guess. So yeah, that is in Premier League. Is you here, Superstore? Yes, it is. Is this a new place? Have we been to one of those before? I think we have. Supermarketo. Let me just pick up the shipment until we move on. Every single freaking thing's got a GPS tracker. It's like they don't trust me. Is that because I'm Polish? Racist. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. But in Spain, La Primera División, Barcelona, and they did win the league. And they might win the Champions League, which is amazing. I've actually been to Camp Nou. I've never watched a game. Always when I've been to Barcelona, they've been playing away. So it's kind of like, nyeh. But you know what? When Damien gets older, and he likes football, that is, if he likes football, we're gonna go Look at the sunrise. Ain't that just pretty? I mean, take a peek at this. What a beauty. So yeah, we might go to Barcelona and watch a game or two or something. In Sweden, I Allsvenskan, there's only where is out? Is out the same way we come in? Am I going the right? I don't know. You know what? Let's just carry on with this, and hopefully this is the correct way to go. Yeah. Yep. This is the way we come in. I'm sorry. There's only one team. If you live where I live, it's Malmö. The best team ever. So in Sweden, it's Malmö, and I only watch one more league, and it's Italy. And that is Juventus, and they might win the title as well. First time in a long time, right? But they've had so many great players over the years. Del Piero, I mean, come on, give up for that guy. He's just amazing. Roberto Baggio. That guy, you know what? Inzaghi played for them as well, right? He quit a few years back. Well, he left the club. I don't know if he's still playing. I'm sorry if he is. I think he might be from Milan. Now isn't he? I don't know. Don't ask me hard questions. What else did they have? Nedved. Pavel Nedved, the guy from Czech Republic. I think, yeah, he's from Czech Republic. I'm sorry if he's not, but I think he is. Who else played there? There was one back in the 90s. Was this guy with gray hair? Crap. Sorry, I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it Fabrizio Ravanelli, maybe? I don't know. For those who cannot remember it, please let me know. But I think it was Fabrizio Ravanelli. It was kind of cool because it was like this young guy with gray hair. He kind of stood out from the whole team. I think it was Ravanelli. Crap, I don't know. Basically, that's the 4 leagues I watch. I should be watching a lot of German football, maybe even Polish football. But I really don't. If I should be rooting for someone in Poland in football, that would be Kielce Corona. Because that's the place where I was born and kind of like have a little connection to it. Germany? I don't know. I don't watch Bundesliga. Even though I should, because there's a lot of Poles playing there. Lewandowski, for example. And there was also a question for this episode. Ibrahimovic or Lewandowski? You know what? There's only one guy to go for, and that's Ibrahimovic, because he's a god. He might not be like the best football player out there, but I don't know. He's just a legend. He's very charismatic. No, do you say that? I don't know. He's just a funny guy as well. He's just a likable guy for some reason. I don't know. I love Ibrahimovic, so I would say Ibrahimovic in that case. And I don't really watch more football than that. So that's about it for that question. Thank you so much, Blaise Motten. I'm sorry, dude or girl. I don't know. Blaise might be a girl as well. You know what? Let's just move on to the next question. Mini loss free. Do you have any names for the new baby? For those who didn't know, my wife is pregnant. Well, we are pregnant. Well, mostly wifey, but I'm in for the journey. So yeah, we are kind of pregnant again. And we went for an ultrasound the other day, and it's a boy. It's gonna be the second boy. Are we happy? You know what? I would go with whatever. Boy or girl, doesn't really matter. Do I have a choice? No. Well, I wouldn't really now. You know, if a girl pop up, right? I can't just push her in again. Now, can we? Like, I mean, that would be kind of wrong. Just trying to push her in. So, wouldn't really matter. But it's gonna be a boy. So, I'm happy. Wife is happy. Dame is gonna get a little brother, and they're gonna be like 2 years apart from each other. So it's gonna be pretty amazing seeing them growing up. But have we picked a name? Now that we know there's a boy, okay? We have a few names which are kind of like hot on the topic. By the way, trip information. 95 kilometers to the destination. Let's have a little longer episode, I guess. But wifey likes Irish names, because she's half Irish, right? Her mom is from Ireland, so she kind of likes the Irish names. And not really sure if this is a super Irish name, but I think it is. It's Callum and Damien. I mean, that's kind of cute, right? So it might be a Callum, but we just don't know. Don't know yet. It's so hard, you know what? When we popped out Damien, well, mostly Wifey popped out Damien, right? I was in for the journey. It was amazing, by the way. But anyways, we couldn't really figure out. That is a pretty looking building. Stockholm. What do we know about Stockholm? Absolutely nothing. No, it's the capital of Sweden. It's a beautiful city. If you ever visit Sweden, come to Stockholm, because that place is just, I don't know, it's pretty. It's just beautiful. But when we popped out, well, mostly Wifey popped out Damien, right? But we couldn't really decide on a name. It's super hard because you can't really decide before. Well, you can, but you know what? You never know, because it might be just popping out, and it's kind of like doesn't look like the name you picked, right? So it's kind of like it can't be that because it doesn't look like one. If now that's the case, so we just don't know. But Callum is kind of like hot in the household at this current point, so it might be a Callum. Just don't know. So yeah, that was that question. I'm just saying. You go. Yeah, no, nobody. Perfect. Have we arrived in Stockholm? Is this a birdie? It's a tunnel. And are we gonna be paying like congestion charges, because that's what people do in Stockholm. They do pay congestion charges just to enter the city and stuff. Maybe just the inner city. Damn, this looks amazing. Look at this, everybody. Let me just slow down a little bit. You know what? Nobody's in a rush. Let me just do this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so hard to steer with a wheel in this view, by the way. So let's just jump back into total roleplay. FedEx truck. That's kind of cool. Is it my turn? Me turn? No, me turn. Straight. Next question. I got so many, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to answer them all. And I'm gonna do the same for the next episode, by the way. I'm gonna write a comment in the comment section. It usually kind of tends up to be the top comment because it's kind of by me, the channel creator and stuff. And I'm just gonna write, post your questions here, please, alright? And if you have any question, just post the question below for the next podcast in Euro Truck Simulator 2 with Keralis. And I'm gonna be happy. Let me see here. We got Aaron Armstrong, 0307 92. Is me turn? Ooh, crapper. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was looking at the question. What is your biggest phobia, Keralis? Mine is spiders and thunderstorms. You know what? I'm gonna say spiders, but don't tell me Vive. Oh, that's the Ericsson Globe Arena, Globen in Stockholm. There's like a big hockey arena and kind of like other stuff arena as well, but mostly hockey, I guess. That's awesome. Don't tell Wifey, but I hate spiders. I freaking hate spiders. But you know what? She's afraid, and she's like usually just calls my name, spider. And you know, I always step in just to get rid, remove. Won't say kill. Might happen from time to time, but remove the creature, the spider. That is, and I hate him. I hate him so much. So I'm playing all tough guy, but honestly, I couldn't imagine myself living in Australia where they got those humongous ones, or even like in South America or whatnot. Oh, creepy. That would just so easy. And one more phobia which I have, and I'm not really sure if this is a phobia or not, but I guess you can call it a phobia, right? And that is to be buried alive. You know what? I've hated that thought from like forever when I was a little boy, and I did watch a movie not long ago. And I'm not really sure what it was called, but I think it's called just Buried. And it's about this guy who's been kidnapped by Al Qaeda. I think it's in Iraq, Afghanistan, or something. And he's been buried alive. And he calls like he's got a cell phone, so he's kind of like calling people outside, and they've got contact with him and everything. Dude, you change lane, I change lane. I win. Oh, it's here. I'm sorry, I'm just talking. So yeah, that movie is about a guy being buried throughout the whole movie. I don't think that the cost of the movie was that great, but it's a very scary movie. Like, at least for people having phobia about that. It's like, oof, can you just imagine? And I think back in the old days, in some countries, when they buried people, they gave them a little string inside of the coffin. I mean, look at the little small details, little lamp here, you go here, I go here. they have a little string in the coffin, which led to a bell on top. So in case you woke up from the dead, you could just kind of ring the bell. I'm not sure if that's where the expression comes from as well. Saved by the bell. It might be. It might be. I just don't know. But can you just imagine? I mean, that's super creepy, being buried alive. Here we are at NS Chemical Plant in Stockholm, and this has been a long episode. I'm truly sorry for that. But this is the Keralis podcast. Oh no, not one of those again. That sucks. And I can't park this way either, so I need to go around. Are you guys still sitting there? I hope you're not smoking, because this is a very dangerous area to smoke in. Why do they want empty pallets in this place from a food company? It just doesn't make any sense. Can I squeeze? I squeeze? Yes, you squeeze, I squeeze. Skip parking, you know what? I should maybe no. This is the most exciting part of the journey, I guess. Perfect, like a boss. I don't really scratch up my stuff. I remember when I started out playing this game, oh my god, I crashed a lot. But I guess you cannot learn. Alright. You know what? Let me just do this view. I know it's kind of like Keralis. This is super cheaty. But you know what? This is more or less to show you guys how not to park in this occasion, alright? So, no, it wasn't really. I kind of derped up there. Stop. In the name. Oh, wrong way, Keralis. There we go. Sorry. My force feedback is just going absolutely bananas. There we go, perfect. I might not make it this time, but in case I don't, I'm gonna make a big cut in the video. Honestly, the force feedback on my wheel, I think I need to tweak it. Because after every single episode we record, my arms are absolutely aching. Can we kind of make this without crashing into that? Yes, we can. Okay, this is... You know what? I know it might look really bad, by the way, but this is a track feature, right? Kinda, I guess. So, let's just kind of, maybe not make it like that. Longest parking ever with Keralis. Crap! Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it in the cheaty possible way. Bam, bada bim, bada boom. Okay. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. My arms are hurting me. See? People say that I've got this job in my life, which is super easy. Trust me. This is so much work. Well, it's not much work, but it's freaking physical when you're playing games like this with a wheel. Oh, finally. Thank you. No, not happy with it yet. There we go. And now we just adjust this trailer. Bam, bada bim, bada boom. Perfect. You know what? I'm not giving a watch. I'm happy with this. Excelente. Although it doesn't really pay much now, does it? Continue. You know what? What jobs do we... No, I'm not gonna do one more, because I don't want to bore you guys to death. Hirtshals! Oh, we've been to Hirtshals. Katowice, Warszawa, Växjö, Warszawa, Poznań, Olsztyn in Poland, Aalborg in Denmark. That's a long journey. You know what? Used plastics, I'm sorry, 9 tons. For this truck, this is gonna be incredible. You know what, I'm gonna keep you guys, I might sleep and we're gonna see where we end up in the next episode. We just don't know. But what I wanna say is, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if there's any like little downtime now on the channel with videos and content and stuff, don't worry guys. I'm kind of like, it's much stuff going on in real life, like the baby's on the way, and the wife is not feeling very well, so I'm taking care of my son. We're about to move, so I'm like hunting down from contractors to paint and do some stuff, some work and whatnot in the new house. It's just you know, unpacking, so it's kind of like stuff going on, so it's really hard. Like, not that I don't have time to record, It's just that I'm freaking tired. You know what? I wake up very early in the morning. And then when Damien is in bed, I'm just too tired to talk. Kinda like... And for me, it's kinda like super hard because I normally don't talk English outside the video thingy, outside YouTube. So it kinda makes it even harder. Just kinda translating in your head, and when you're tired, it's kinda like blah 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 blah. So that's why, okay? But don't worry. As soon as stuff gets back on track, stuff is gonna be back on track, I guess. But please do leave some questions for the next episode. I'm just gonna go back into Stockholm and kind of explore and check and stuff and be all happy about it. But do leave some questions for the next episode. Thank you so much for the amazing questions for this. I didn't really have time to answer them all, but I might take some of those from this episode for the next episode. Can I drive here to Globe Arena? I can. Sorry, it's super hard driving in this view, by the way. There it is, look at it. I don't think we can go there, it's just in distance. Well, that's kind of shame. Crapper. Might be here. You know what, I'm just gonna go for it. If it's not, crapper is not. Doesn't matter. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching once again, and bye bye. I don't know where I'm heading. I'm heading for, I don't know, north of Sweden. Uppsala maybe. See you guys. I'm sorry. Bye bye. Oh, this looks absolutely glorious. I mean, take a peek at this. They've put so much work in. It looks just like Stockholm. Marina. Oh, glorious. Let's go into the marina. We're gonna kind of reverse some about here. They even created a little marina. I should be saying goodbyes ages ago. Dude, you stop. Was that just a pedestrian flashing about? I can't. Or maybe I can go to the marina. Dude! Sorry. I know I should maybe give way there, but no. Crap, I can't go to the marina. Boo-hoo, woohoo. Bicycles. Sorry guys, bye-bye. See ya.